Are you turning 65? Because I'm going to show you why most people overpay for Medicare without even realizing it. And the conversation kind of goes like this. I thought I had it all figured out. The premiums were low. Coverage seemed super solid. I even had a brochure that made it all sound so simple. But then, husband needs to have outpatient surgery, just one visit. Suddenly, boom, we owe thousands and thousands of dollars out of our own pocket. Now, it wasn't a scam, and it wasn't fraud. I mean, it was Medicare working exactly the way it was designed to work, just not in the way that works for you. And that moment hits you like a ton of bricks. And I thought, how many people are walking around right now confident with clarity in what their coverages are? They probably don't until they actually need it. That's the problem. And that's when I realized something huge, that most people, they don't choose the wrong plan, they're sold the wrong strategy. Does that sound familiar to you? If it does, you're not alone. Medicare is structured to look simple until you actually try to use it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you, one, why so many people overpay without even realizing it. Two, the difference between a plan that's cheap and one that's smart. And three, one strategy that I use with clients to help avoid these surprise costs altogether. Let's go ahead and start with the truth that most people are never going to hear from other Medicare brokers. Medicare is designed not to cover everything, okay? It's not designed to cover everything. There are gaps and places that's not covered. And it's definitely not designed to make your life any easier. I mean, that's simply our job, is to make your life easier. And most of the time, people overpay silently, and it usually happens in a few different ways. Number one, the plan looks affordable, but it leaves out major services. Number two, you get a $0 premium plan, but rack up costs on specialists and other visits. And number three, you skip your annual review, and your plan quietly stops serving your needs. And because no one breaks it down clearly, you just assume that that's how it works, right? It is what it is, but it's not. And let's break this down. Number one, a cheap plan only looks good on paper, but a smarter plan takes into account your real life. Things like your doctors, your prescriptions, your health needs, your travel habits, and even your retirement goals. One client that I worked with was paying for less than $30 a month, right? Which is a pretty good deal. I think anybody would say $30 a month for your health insurance. But until they needed like something major and they wanted a second opinion, but the second opinion was outside of network, that would have cost them, at least $5,000 out of their pocket. Where I had another client that had a Medicare supplement plan, right? And that's a lot higher of a premium, sure, but it saved him more than $6,000 that same year. And it's because it nearly covered everything that was needed because he had a Plan G. So what's really the difference here? Well, one decision and one plan is really focused on price, and the other one is focused on specific expected outcomes. And that's when I work with my clients. And I don't do this just to finally pick a plan. I do it so I can build a strategy. And we look at the whole picture. We calculate the total exposure, and we choose what fits them best, not what looks good on a postcard or a brochure. You got to think of it like buying a car. You don't just look at the sticker price of a car and forget about like the gas mileage, the safety, the insurance, the research value. There's a lot of different things that you might consider. And it's the same thing with Medicare, except in this car, it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars if you get it wrong. So if you're wondering, am I overpaying? If you're wondering, am I making one of these mistakes? Well, let's find out together. Click below to download my top 5 Medicare money mistakes guide. I mean, it's free, it's simple, and it's just might what save you thousands of dollars. Let's make sure that your money stays exactly where it belongs, which is with you. I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more strategy-driven Medicare advice, and I'll see you in the next video.